Welcome back to Ghana Money King Kong, where we give you tips, tools and deals for you to be able to stay safe and save money. If this is the first time you're joining us, please do subscribe to our channel. If you like, join us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. If you've realized recently in Ghana that there's been an increment in fares, so the GPRTU has increased their fares, and it means that drivers are now charging more than they used to charge a few weeks ago. A lot of passengers are worried and some are complaining because it looks as if whenever there is an increase like this, passengers and consumers are the ones who suffer. This has happened for so long. It is not the first time in Ghana and it keeps happening, but then whenever this happens, passengers will complain, but then their grievances never goes anywhere. Who is responsible for making sure that annually, every single time there's going to be an increase, passengers are aware, or we have a specific time where this increase is going to take place? Somebody will say it's difficult. However, it shouldn't be difficult. And what I'm going to say is, whenever there's an increment in the fuel pricing, suddenly, it doesn't take even days, then there's an increment in transport fares, and then passengers are the ones who are going to pay more. It is not right for us to just be having increment without the knowledge or without sort of information that should inform consumers. 10% increment that's been added onto transport fares. The question is, who is getting an increment in his salaries, or are people getting this amount of money on an annual basis added to what they get in terms of the money they receive? And so if you look at across the country, you realize that people are concerned because they are seeing that they are going to pay more for transport, for money that they haven't planned, or for money that they haven't been given. For consumers, this is what I'm going to say. If you sit in a vehicle that is charging you more than they have to, because the increment is 10%, and the GPRTU, they've actually confirmed that it's 10%. And so I don't know how much you were paying before, but you need to speak up. And I know that sometimes nothing gets done because the drivers or even some of the passengers are just you're going to be the victim if you start complaining. But until we keep complaining, then we're not going to see any changes. And then I also plead with drivers and their assistants or the mates that let's just stick to the increment that has been proposed, which is 10%. We shouldn't try to put more pressure or give more pain to consumers and passengers by just increasing these fares more than is been proposed. And I also ask that if we can just start looking at ways of planning ahead, ways of having a specific month or day or a specific period whereby we know that there's going to be increases, so that we would be able to plan ahead, and it would also going to help consumers and passengers. Thank you for watching. Bye.